Hey there, welcome to the FanSaves Helps Shop Local series. I'm your co-host, Kris McCarthy, and today I have the pleasure of speaking to Rick Gorrill, the office manager of Travel Plus in Lindsay. Hey Rick, how's everything going today?
Hey, it's good. You?
It's going really well. I always enjoy talking to small business owners and managers. So why don't you begin by telling us about Travel Plus and all the great things that you guys have to offer?
So we're Kawartha Lakes Travel Plus, 35 William Street North in Lindsay. We are a travel agency. So basically it's, we're offering anything to do with travel. So flights, packages, cruises, river cruises, travel insurance, even rail, hotels, all kinds of things. Yeah.
That's awesome. And, obviously the travel industry has been hit hard as well as a lot of other industries, but how is Travel Plus planning to come out of this? Like, do you have certain specials? Are there any things that you're able to do to provide to the customer as incentive right now to travel?
So there are different things that the industry is offering. A lot of the suppliers right now, with regards to current travel that's booked, are looking at their policies and kind of doing 2 weeks to a month in advance. Anybody that has been affected by COVID-19 has been offered future travel credits. Originally, those did start out to expire at the end of this year. They have since changed that policy to now be valid for 2 years. For most suppliers, I can't speak on every supplier. I'd have to go into each one individually. But for the most part, it is a valid credit for 2 years. The nice thing about new bookings is they've also implemented flexible policies with regards to if you need to change down the road due to this virus still. So I do have some clients, and our office has been working on some new bookings for travel in 2021, which would allow people to potentially change their booking if, say, come February 21, the virus is still here and it's still affecting travel. The suppliers are allowing you to change at that time. They're not giving refunds back, but they are doing their best to offer future travel credits and waiving change penalties.
Awesome. That's great. A lot of good things there. Travel Plus is a part of the FanSaves Helps gift certificate program. You're live on the site. People could go on, they can buy gift certificates for themselves or support a frontline hospital worker. If I was to buy a gift certificate, what kinds of things could I use that gift certificate to put towards?
So we have two ways that we can use certificates. The one is through FanSaves. Most people that are buying certificates are going to buy anywhere from $50 or higher because travel is not cheap. But they can be applied to anything to do with travel. So if you are planning or if a family member is planning a trip in the future, the big ones that we find with regards to gift cards are bridal registries. Honeymoons are a big thing. So a lot of people will come to us and they'll put money towards a bridal registry for the bride and groom to go off on their honeymoon. A lot of honeymoons are they're booked in advance. So weddings typically aren't booked for a month in advance. They're usually a year in advance or 6 months in advance. So people do have time to put money towards those registries. So that is the biggest one. The other thing you can put it towards would be your personal trip around Canada. Like I said, we do have two ways that we can offer certificates. So we have the Travel Plus certificates, which can be applied to any part of travel that we offer. Another one is Transat certificates, and Transat certificates can only be used towards Transat products. So they're not the greatest with regards to Canada per se, because they only go to certain destinations, but with regards to places in Europe, if you want to go down to the Caribbean, those kinds of things, you can put the Transat certificates towards those. But the Travel Plus ones can be applied to anything that we offer within the office.
Yeah, that's really smart about the wedding registry. I never even thought of that. That's a really smart idea that you guys have there. If I was a buyer, I was looking, I lived in the Lindsay area or perhaps even outside of the area, and I was looking to buy gift certificates. Why should I buy a gift certificate from Travel Plus? Like, what's the pitch? Let's hear it. If you're talking to a potential customer, like why would someone come to Travel Plus first?
Yeah, so that's a big question that we get asked quite often, and usually multiple times in the same day. The big thing with travel agencies, and I will speak to all travel agencies that work in a brick and mortar, which would be an office on the street. The travel agencies work on behalf of the client. So during this particular time, which was a completely unforeseen event, and it's shocked the world, obviously, we as the travel agent worked on behalf of our clients. Our clients came to us to book, so we were the ones going to bat for them when it came to assisting with future travel credits, assisting with putting travel insurance claims through. We were even able to assist with repatriating some clients back at the beginning of this. We were also able to assist with some clients that had booked online, negotiations on bookings that were done with an agency online or even with another travel agent because of TICO rules and IATA rules. But we do our best to guide those clients in the right direction, and where we can, we will help out. But again, because of certain rules, we can't touch those bookings. So if I was to say anything as a travel agent, as a person that works in the travel agency industry, we are the ones that are here for the clients. And that's the biggest thing that the online can't say is when you call an 800 number, you're going to speak to 5 different people. You're not going to speak to the same person. When you call Kawartha Lakes Travel Plus, you can ask for Rick, or you can ask for Susan or Janet or Josie, and you speak to that person. So it's very personable, and we're here to help those clients all the way through.
I'm sold.
That's great.
When things get back to normal, I'm sure there's going to be a huge boom in travel, and I hope people go and support Travel Plus. If people wanted to learn more about the business and learn more about Travel Plus, where could they go to find out more information?
So we have a few different avenues. Obviously, come to our office because, like I said, we do work in an office. Right now, our office is closed, so as you can see, I'm working from my home. But our office, like I said at the beginning, is 35 William Street North in Lindsay. The other avenues would be Facebook. I do post quite often on our Facebook page, and it's not just sales. There's different things, right? For the month of April, we were doing virtual tours, so I was posting some different virtual tours around the world. We post tips and tricks, any major urgent news at the beginning of March. Obviously, we were posting quite often about COVID-19. The other avenue would be our website, so www.kawarthalakes.travelplus.ca. I had to think of that one. But yeah, those would be our biggest ones that you can check. And then Google, we have lots of Google reviews from our clients. Both past and present clients have left reviews on there. So if you have any questions, you can always send us messages through emails, Facebook message, and also the Google Messenger as well.
Good stuff. That's great, Rick. I really want to thank you for taking the time to tell me more about Travel Plus. And to all the listeners out there, remember, stay home, stay healthy, and shop local.